Two-time Oscar nominee, best known for playing the Marvel superhero Doctor Strange on the big screen and Sherlock Holmes on the small screen, and now Benedict Cumberbatch is back with a thrilling new TV series. Eric is about a father on a desperate search for his 9-year-old son who disappears one morning on the way to school. Our showbiz correspondent Steve Hargrave caught up with the cast. Steve, this is not your typical TV show. Tell us about it.
Yeah, morning, Eddie. It sounds quite simple from that explanation, but this is the sort of show, when I've tried to explain it, I think people think, are you all right, Steve? Are you OK? It's part this kind of gritty cop drama missing kid, part imaginary friend. Benedict's going a bit insane, is going around with a 6-foot blue monster. So you see where I'm going with this. Benedict never, ever takes sort of any low risk with these roles that he does. He likes to go out there, doesn't he? And he's a good friend of the show, so, hey, it's always good to have a Cumber catch-up.
We're urging anybody with information, however small, please come forward, pick up the phone.
What are you doing with Edgar's drawings?
I'm working on a new puppet. If we can get him on the show, then Edgar will see him. He'll know how much we want him to come home.
You're going crazy.
Get ready for a show that's certainly a break from the norm. Eric is a fantastical series that's very much like a surreal dream, which was fitting because the night before I sat down with our old mate Benedict Cumberbatch and his co-star Gabby Hoffman, I had a really strange dream about him. Now, I love how weird dreams can be, so I decided it would be good to tell Benny all about it.
Well, welcome to Sunrise. Good to see you both.
Hello,
See you too.
You know, Benedict, I had that weird pre-interview dream last night, and you were dressed up like a Lego Doctor Strange, wearing a yellow wig and speaking in a German accent.
I can't share my dream last night, but that's what working with me can sometimes do, Steve. Sorry about that.
Is it,
Yeah.
do I need to seek help? Is there a...
Definitely.
Yeah. I was going to say that was a weird dream and a weird start to the interview, but this is a totally brilliantly bizarre, sort of surreal...
Well, it is. I mean, you know, it
show.
does dream... the dream landscape, that liminal aspect of, you know, reality and fiction and something imagined and made real and externalized that's internal. It's very much what this show is about for my character, for Vincent, and this psychotic split he literally has where this puppet Eric becomes a manifestation of his interior self is, yeah, it's very much what we're here for, so not a bad dream to have.
I was going to say, not another emotional series about a puppeteer on a quest to find his missing son with a 7-foot blue monster in tow.
Yeah, I mean,
we get those
my
all the
repeated
time.
oeuvre, I know.
Do something different.
Benedict plays a puppeteer who works on a famous kids' TV show. When his young son goes missing, he sort of loses his marbles and starts to imagine one of his puppets has come to life and is following him around. Gabby, who once upon a time was a child actress herself in Uncle Buck and Sleepless in Seattle, plays his long-suffering wife.
What's it like working, not just with him, but obviously him whilst he's going a little bit insane as a character? 'Cause you've got this... as a character, not as you, but you can't see his friend, obviously.
Well, it's all I know of working with him. I mean, you know, it's something to behold. Certainly, he's like a one-man circus act. This guy. It's wonderful, wonderful.
The show is pretty out there, but it's also pretty emotional. Benedict does shed a lot of tears, which reminds me of something his old Marvel mucker Tom Holland once said about the famous Cumberbatch cry.
It's emotional, Benedict. You do get to shed some tears in this.
We
It
all
reminded
do,
me
we
that
all
Tom
do.
Holland said, "You're the best crier." You have a method.
I have a method,
Yeah.
do I?
What's your method?
Tom Holland said he learnt to cry well on screen because of you and what you told him.
Jesus, you tell me now.
Tom and publicity. No, he gives it all away. I don't know. I mean, method. Physically, there is something that goes on in your body which is sort of akin to laughing. It's the diaphragm loosening up, but actually akin to laughing, it's something kind of often beyond your control. I got really sick afterwards because every single take is a breakdown, and we did multiple takes and lots of different angles, and I had a bit of a headache. Eric is going to help me find Edgar.
Oh, Vincent, Vincent, Vincent.
I do always love bonding with Benny. I always think there's that slight sarcasm in the air with all the chat. Eric's on Netflix this Thursday. Give it a chance. Watch a couple of episodes, because you'll love it or hate it, but I really enjoyed it. I think it's really out there, very different. So, yeah, check it out.
Yeah, look, we appreciate you taking the time, Steve, but I'm still no clearer on what the show is actually about. So, you know what? I will go away.
It's impossible to explain, Eddie. It really is.
I will go away and watch it, and I'll get back to you. Thank you so much for that, Steve. Guys, back to you.